Yes, from southern Italy, the family comes from. He says a lot of spataforas.
Well, let's hope none of the spataforas are offended by tonight's preference for .com betting money. Harold, how do you have it through 9 here? Harold, don't talk yet. They're trading shots. And they're trading shots at a wildly entertaining rate.
Marquez trying to close the show as Pedden, feeling desperate, comes to him.
All right, now they slow down for a second. Harold, how do you have it through 9?
Okay, Jim, 87-84, 6 rounds to 3. Juan Manuel Marquez. Jim, I want to tell you, Pedden suckered him into a slugging match in the last 2 rounds. Marquez bleeding from the nose, looking busted up. I think Pedden got the best of him, in that inside slugging, like they're doing right now. But here's it made Pedden close the, made it a little bit closer. So 6 rounds to 3, Juan Manuel Marquez. Interestingly enough, in that corner, you don't see them using any adrenaline in Marquez's nose. No Q-tips, no adrenaline.
It's interesting in scoring a fight. Maybe Pedden may not have won some of those rounds that you've given him, but what happens, you're starting to compare rounds. He does better in certain rounds than he's did in other rounds, so you're giving a round even though he really hasn't won that round.
This is how Felix Trinidad wound up with a victory over Oscar De La Hoya.
Yes.
In a fight in which he didn't win enough rounds to win the fight, but because judges gave him some rounds looking for something better out of Trinidad, he ultimately wound up with a working margin.
That's right. In the last 3 rounds he won when Oscar quit fighting.
That's right.
Not that he landed nothing, just the fact that Oscar quit fighting.
And here, Pedden did indeed gull Marquez into fighting more cautiously in the 8th and 9th rounds. As Marquez seemed to feel, well, maybe I've got the fight won, and with this bloody nose, I won't risk much. In fighting, you got to keep risking.
You got to keep fighting. You can never ease up. A lot of great fights are lost because guys took a break the last round. Trinidad won the fight, and then they end up surprised at the decision. Pernell Whitaker in the fight with Oscar De La Hoya. I felt that Oscar won the fight, even though Pernell maybe didn't get hit that much, but he took off the last 3 rounds, and Oscar kept fighting. And in certain states, certain commissions are given instructions to their judges to give the fight to the guy who's trying to fight, often whether he lands punches or not.
We saw Leonard Doreen get a controversial decision over Raul Balbi a couple of months ago because Balbi seemed to feel that he had won the fight and Doreen kept fighting.
Doreen kept fighting. Judges like to see a guy finish up strong in a fight. Regardless of if you won the fight or not, they really hate to see a fighter just take off and quit fighting at a certain point.
And one thing Pedden has going for him here is that Marquez has hit him a lot, but clearly has not been able to discourage him.
Yeah, Marquez has hurt him sometimes this round, too.
Where's the bucket? Put the bucket.
That's all. That's all.
You can't fight like that.
It's over.
They're going to stop the fight as Robbie Pedden throws up in his corner. You saw him vomit into the bucket, and you heard Roger Bloodworth say, you can't fight like that.
He's sick.
Marquez tried to close the show in that last round, and he did.
It's a beautiful performance. Yeah. Good display of punching power and boxing skills.
Technical knockout victory for Marquez extends to 7. The current knockout streak puts him in position for a title shot against Manuel Medina for the belt that Medina holds in the 135-pound weight class, or 126-pound weight class, I should say. But Marquez says, I don't want that belt. I want to fight for the one that Eric Morales now holds, regardless of what happens in the Morales-Barrera rematch in June. He wants to fight one of the other Mexican superstars.
He made a very strong statement for himself tonight.
And throwing 8 punches per round more than Robbie Pedden. Power shots ultimately made the difference, though Marquez was better with the jab as well, landing nearly twice as many power shots, throwing 68 more of them and landing more than half of the power shots he threw in the fight. Outstanding